want to welcome you to part 5 of A Thug's Life, Deceived by Darkness. It wasn't just gangs and drugs anymore. One day, he met a family unlike any other, one that didn't believe in God, but believed in the power through darkness. They told him God didn't care, that God had left him. And with a heart already hardened by pain, he believed it. That lie would take him even further from the truth.
And their family were devil worshippers. They were satanic members, which is devil worship, right? No other way to put it. No excuses. And I remember that they received me with such love, even more than the hood life, right? And the dad was super nice and super sweet. Mom was like always catering to us, food, water. The structure there with their children was so beautiful. They spent time together with their kids. They would read together, not ordinary books though, right? The Satanic Bible and the Book of Fallen Angels, I guess they would call it, which I'll explain that in a moment. And they would sit, the dad would sit with their son, with my homie from school, and read with him with his arm on him. And I'm like, wow. These aren't even seen in the church nowadays, right? And he started getting me more involved, and it made me want to go even more, at least for the little bit after school until I got picked up to go back to my dad's house, the OG, and all my brothers, which are the thugs. And then it started getting weird. Then I started spending the night over there just to hang out. We'd go to school together. Things will be moving, and you will hear like in the doors or in the windows or scratches, and I'll get scared, right? Never experiencing things like that. And they'll be like, hey, it's okay. There are guardians. They protect us. Well, I got scared. Yeah, I know. They're letting us know that they're here. You should be scared when they don't let us know when they're here. And okay, so next day I told them, hey, what's up with these guardians? Well, they protect you, from anything, from danger, from any, any sadness, things like that, right? And I was like, who are they? These are angels in heaven. This is him talking. And the dad will come up and reinforce with scripture, which was satanic scripture. And he will say, these are the angels that came down from heaven for us, because God wouldn't do anything. God would just watch and let the downfall take us down and set its roots and just get worse for us. And next thing you know, we're destroyed from inside out, and God would do nothing. And I'm like, man, God, the creator, I guess? I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. He's supposed to be a good guy, and he would just keep going on with that, right? True colors. And so these angels came down because they had compassion for us, and they want to help us with their supernatural power and protect us and give us power to raise more up, to send them out to protect others from God and from other angels and things like. So he was explaining that the angels are pretty much Jesus in a sense, coming down for us to save us.
Now, Paul, was this the first time that you remember hearing about God?
It was. I remember going to a Catholic church because I went in twice. The first time, we almost get drowned by the preacher, in the baptism, and then the second time was because my mom wanted it out of addiction. She didn't want to drink no more, and we would do the same old rituals, get on our knees, everybody repeat, go looking for God rather than understanding that God's here looking for me, right?
He met a family of devil worshipers who told him God had forsaken him. When you're desperate for meaning, the enemy will whisper lies into your soul. God doesn't want you. You're too far gone. These are all lies. The truth is, God never gave up on him, even when darkness tried to claim him. Isaiah 49:16 says, see, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. He was never forgotten. Neither are you. When you believe the lie that God has abandoned you, your heart will follow anything that offers you meaning, even if it leads to spiritual destruction. And that's in part 6 of A Thug's Life, Searching